Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Amelia. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today we're going to be discussing the one of the number one reasons why women do not go to the gym. And that's because of their hair. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about different hairstyles I wear to the gym as a natural hair girly, what's been working for me, and what's really sweat proof and will get you through your workout. There should be no excuse after this video on why you do not go to the gym. Because I tell you right now, it better not be because of your hair. I don't want to hear it. Now, I've been a gym girly for years now. I love working out. It's my thing. If you follow me on TikTok, you're already hip. If you subscribe to this channel, you should be already hip. So talking about hair and in the gym, this is my niche. This is my thing. So I have about 4 to 5 hairstyles that I want to share with you that I think are really good for the gym, especially if you want to keep your hair looking nice when you get there and when you leave. So let's get right into it. So for the natural hair girly, the first style will be a wash and go. And this needs to be a wash and go that is done with longevity. I have a few videos on my channel about how I do a wash and go for my fine natural hair, what products I use, gels, things like that. What I'm trying to say is you want to do a wash and go that's not the fluffy kind or just kind of like out there on the first day. We want to do a wash and go that has uniform and that's defined and that will be holding firm, okay? It doesn't need to be crispy, so don't overdo it with the gel, but it does need to be a wash and go that is defined, and I like to say even diffused. It's really set in its form. From here, the wash and go can be turned into any other style, specifically the puff. Now, puff and wash and go I kind of put in the same category because from a wash and go you can go to the puff, and the puff is a really good hairstyle as well. So here are some pros and cons of the wash and go. The wash and go allows you to show off your curls. You know, sometimes you don't want extensions, you just want to wear your hair out, give your scalp a break. The wash and go is the style. It shows off your curls. It's very forgiving. You can leave the gym after a good sweaty session and still have your curls intact depending on how you put those products together on that wash and go. The wash and go also allows access to your scalp, and it allows the sweat to not just sit up in your scalp and cause itchiness and dryness, but it actually, you know, lets the sweat do its thing and like alleviate itself. It's so gross, but trust me, your scalp will thank you for allowing it to breathe. Also, the only con to the wash and go is again your technique and the products that you're using in your wash and go. If you have not, you know, come down to a conclusion on what works for your hair, what are the best products for your wash and go and things of that nature, it might be a little bit of a learning curve. You might, you know, deal with some extra poofiness, or you might lose some of your curl pattern. That's just all a live and learn situation. So definitely check out my channel. I have a few videos about my wash and go. I think I'm gonna actually do an updated wash and go for my workout, so let me know if you guys want to see that. But yeah, I think that's the only con I have for that. Okay, so for this next style, I think you guys should have already seen it coming because this is probably the first style you thought of when I made this video. You saw the title and clicked on it. Box braids. Box braids, faux locks, all of those are great for the gym, right? Those are usually the go-to, and there's good reasons for it. Now, my favorite reason is because they're long lasting. I'm really a fan of any hairstyle that when I show up to the gym, it looks like this, and when I leave the gym, it looks exactly the same. Very long lasting. I've had my knotless braids in for about 2 months now, I wanna say, and they're about to hit the road, but it's very long lasting. Another reason why I love box braids is because I have access to my scalp still. I'm still able to see my scalp, spray it down, oil it, whatever I need to do on a weekly basis, and keep up my usual routine. Another bonus of box braids, faux locks, and even Marley twists, I forgot about those. Another benefit of all those types of styles is that you can do them yourself. There's plenty of tutorials here on YouTube. You can just follow along and get to work. I learned how to do these knotless braids on YouTube University. It's a very DIY friendly type of hairstyle. Now, saying all that, there can be 2 to 3 cons for braids and faux locks and things of that nature. 1, if you're just not a DIY girly, this is an investment. And if you saw my video of knotless versus box braids and all that type of thing, you can see the cost varies up into the hundreds, 200s, 300s, and it's an investment. So might not be your cup of tea. 2, they can get boring. A lot of people, you know, some people are used to the box braid life and can rock them things all year long. Some people just find them really boring, not a lot of diversity or versatility, especially if they're not doing them themselves. So that can be a con as well. Box braids and faux locks and all those single styles, they can become damaging if you do not take care of your hair. There's been a lot of talk lately on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube about how protective styles aren't protecting your hair anymore because people are abusing them. And they're abusing them by throwing them in and forgetting their hair, forgetting their hair care. Now that's the number one thing you cannot do when you do put a protective style in your hair. You cannot forget your regimen. You cannot forget the oiling, the moisturization, the spraying your hair down, all of that, because in the end you can reverse and unprotect your hair and have extreme dehydration and your hair is going to break, fall off. You defeat the whole purpose of protecting it in the first place. It's a cycle. So those are probably my only cons, so just be very cautious of that. But otherwise, as you can see, I'm a fan, so that's up to you. Now, say you're just not a wash and go girly and you're also just not into getting braids or faux locks and things of that nature. Another quick and easy, simple style that you can do yourself are the mini twists or even the mini braids. As you guys know, if you've been following me for a while, as you should, I'm a mini twist fanatic, okay? That's one of the first natural hair protective styles I ever did on myself that I absolutely love and adore to this day. And I think they're great for the gym. And of course, like I said, it's definitely a really good DIY, super beginner friendly. Secondly, like I've mentioned, the access to your scalp is essential, it's important. And with mini twists and mini braids, your scalp is there, it's ready to go. Another really great pro of this is if it does get messed up at the gym, it is easy for you to go home yourself and fix it and fix up any frizz. And even if it does frizz up, mini twist is one of those styles where a little frizz ain't gonna hurt nobody and it might even look better. I don't see any cons to mini twists or mini braids. I think the only con will just be the installation process. Mini twists and I've never done mini braids, but I'm gonna assume here. Mini twists do take a long time to install. That also, of course, depends on the length of your hair. I learned after I got my hair cut a year ago that my mini twists were way quicker to install versus before that. It would take me a day's journey or so, but that just comes with practice and time, and again, the length of your hair. So I think that's probably the only con, but it is what it is. These glasses are those blue tint glasses or whatever for screens, and I'm just kind of like, they're so cute. They're from Amazon, I think. I'm losing focus. Focus! Okay, so another fave that I just discovered this past year are headband wigs. And if you've been following me again for a while, I'm sure you've seen me throwing them on. Headband wigs, half wigs, that kind of style, plopping it on and throwing on a headband and heading out the door. One of my favorite styles. I prefer half wigs and headband wigs to like the lace fronts and things like that because you don't need to worry about the frontal. You don't need to worry about it blending. You can easily just throw on the half wig, throw on the headband, and you know, maybe your edges is out. That's about it. You're good to go. Wigs, as you may know, are super versatile. You can get a curly wig, you can get a straight wig, you can get one with a little bit of wave to it. Tons of different options. I will say if you do choose to do the headband half wig option, to really make sure you take care of that wig. For me personally, I have a gym wig and I have an out wig, right? So I have the wig that I wear to the gym is not the same wig that I wear to work. If you do decide to do this, I highly recommend washing the wig after every sweaty session. And if you do choose to go the synthetic route, they're super easy to wash. I just throw some shampoo in a basin of water and throw the wig in there, swish it around, and let it air dry and be ready for the next day. Now the real hair wigs, you know, the human hair wigs take a little bit more time and a little bit more effort, but they last longer than the synthetic wigs. But then again, synthetic wigs, you know, they're so cheap these days, some of them, that you can just buy a couple and have them ready to go. A con to just be careful of is, again, making sure you do wash your wig. You don't want to keep putting on a filthy wig every single day. And you do not have direct access to your scalp, so you do need to remove the wig, take care of your scalp, and kind of let your scalp breathe for the day after a sweaty session. Also, wig caps can be very drying. The nylon fibers, I think that's what it's made out of, nylon or cotton material that the wig caps are made out of, can be kind of drying. Sometimes I don't even bother with the wig cap if I know I'm going to the gym. So just different things like that to be really careful and mindful of. I do want to say an honorable mention, which might be crochet braids. I don't really have crochet braids. I never really do that style, but the concept behind it, you know, with the cornrowing and then the installing of the hair, that actually could be great for the gym depending on what hair you use to install, but that's just an honorable mention to think about as well. Leave down below if you've tried crochet for the gym and it works and you love it and it's great. You know, let us know. So overall, the three biggest things with natural hair in the gym, regardless of the style you choose, is to keep up on your moisturization. Because you're sweating every day and there's all that going on in your scalp, things of that nature, you're gonna wanna keep up with the watering of your scalp. I call it watering. Moisturization of the scalp and oiling it up and keeping it fresh as much as you can until your next wash day. I use a lot of oils and things that are catered towards itchy scalp, things of that nature, because those usually have some kind of tea tree oil or some kind of product that helps heal the scalp, you know, relieve it of itchiness and dryness and all those icky things. Now, just because you're in the gym does not mean to start over washing your hair. I did not change my washing style. I still do once a week and I still follow it up with a deep conditioner. Don't change your washing style to 4 times a week, y'all. Don't overdo it because that's just gonna make the situation even worse. But there you guys have it. That was about 4 or 5 different hairstyle ideas that I gave you to get your butt in the gym. These are sweat proof. These will have you looking good. These will have your hair protected, which is the most important part. So get in the gym, pick hairstyle, let's get to work. No more excuses, you guys. I really feel like if your mission in life is to lose weight or to even tone up or just to be active in general, just so you can have a healthy lifestyle, don't let these things like hair deter you. There's ways around it. There's people like us who have found ways around. I really think there are so many possibilities nowadays for hairstyles that work well in the gym. Just take the time, be patient with yourself, figure out the style that works for you, and let's get to work. So if you made it this far in the video, give me a muscle emoji, leave it down below, and leave any comments or questions you guys have. Give me a like if you guys enjoyed this video, and subscribe. Join the family, come back every week for a new video with me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.